In this Ryan Answers video, you're going to see a clip from Leadbase Pro where I got asked about how to get clients to pay up front, because if you've watched the channel before, you know that for the past several years, I've been paid up front for virtually every single order somebody has ordered from me when it comes to leads. So I basically get paid up front for, say, 100 leads, and then I deliver those leads and I keep the difference as profit. This makes obviously advertising a lot more simple when you have the money up front. You don't have to worry about being paid on the back end. A lot of people, will be paid or invoice at the end of the month and then be paid net 30. And so you're virtually waiting 60 days to be paid for the leads you already ran, which is very risky. And so again, I'll talk about how you can combat that in this video, where I talk about a couple different options for starting out getting paid on time for your lead generation orders, so that you're not risking your budget and a ton of money up front. So let's jump into the video where I answer this question on one of our pro calls. And as always, guys, you can join Leadbase Pro to get on these calls and ask me anything every single week, as well as our other coaches. All right, let's go to the question.
I have a question about the ads. Like, my ads for my client acquisition did go online yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think I had like 6 or 7 leads till now.
Nice.
€8 for one lead.
Nice.
I called them. I booked 2 calls for Thursday and Friday, but there are a bit of problems. Like, one of them said he would not pay upfront. Before I do the ads. He first wants the leads and then he would pay. And in Germany, usually this is normal. There's like nothing new. Like, the people pay after they get it, because the German people, I don't know if you know this, they are really skeptic. They are not, if you come here, they are not like too much open like Americans. They are like really cold and do not talk too much to many people. That's like a German characteristic.
Gotcha.
And that would be one question. What would you do in this situation?
Yeah, in that case, what niche is this in?
Patio roofs.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, what I would probably do, especially for like a home service type of buyer, I could see them being more skeptical. I would always push for upfront if you can, but if you feel like that's just not something people are going to commit to, one thing you can do is you can get them on a pay-as-you-go cycle, because you don't want to be giving them like 30 leads and then hoping they pay you, right? So you can get them on pay-as-you-go. So what we've done in the past for like smaller buyers, you take payment up front for a single lead. So you have to convince them still to pay you for a single lead. I guess in worst case, maybe they pay you after one lead comes in, but then you can just get permission to save their, like, there's a checkbox in Stripe you can get them to check that says save my credit card details for a future purchase. And basically, as leads come in, let's say you're giving them 1 or 2 leads a day, you can fire a zap through Go High Level that will charge their credit card, from Go High Level to Stripe. So lead then hits Go High Level, fires a zap to Stripe, and charges the credit card for the lead that came in. And so that way you're getting paid instantly for the lead, but they're not paying upfront for the lead. They're being paid once it's delivered. And so it's just, less risk on their end. And then over time, let's say you get a big client that wants to order a bunch of leads, then at that point, they probably trust you enough, hopefully, to, pay for at least some of it upfront or something like that, because if they're getting 5 leads a day, they might get annoyed by the amount of credit card charges at that point. So
makes sense.